the nicest bulldog I've ever seen in my life, and a true testament to DaBestBulls Ranch on what we're producing here. This is the champ. He is homegrown, produced here at DaBestBulls Ranch. And I'm just gonna be talking about a little bit about him in this video. Now, before we get into how pretty he is, let's talk about the other attributes too. You know, the structure, the health, the temperament, the functionality. He is, first of all, a true mini bulldog, 11.5 inches tall. We have video of that up. This is I believe this is, like a 16-week-old French bulldog, a tiny French bulldog. That's the pump. One of our studs right now. He's tiny. They're still about the same size now. And the champ's the sweetest dog. You see the puppy biting him. He doesn't care. He has great temperament, great with people, great with me. And temperament-wise, if I'm in my bulldog ranking system, I probably give him a 9. And the only reason he's not a 10 is I think he's a little bit skittish sometimes, but I mean, I'm just splitting hairs right now. He's the nicest, sweetest boy ever, and again, a testament to the Best Bulls Ranch because we produced him here. He is homegrown, produced from 10 times the Best Bulls lines. He is the son of King Escobar. He is the grandson of Fury. He is a combination of proper line breeding and proper selective breeding to create a dog that moves as well as him, that looks as good as him. I mean, look at his muzzle right there. He has a flat muzzle, no underbite, perfect face, great breathing, great movement. I would be willing to bet you that 99.9% of all breeders, all stud owners, would never show you a all inclusive, full angled slow motion video. But slow motion makes good dogs look good, but it shows every single imperfection in their movement, in their back. But the champ is just, in my opinion, he's like Mr. Perfect. I can slow motion him because he's great. He has no flaws, no obvious flaws. He moves great. His joints move well. He has no underbite. We don't need to, have his mouth open to show that he has a good. Some people like to keep the mouth open so you can't really see the underbite. He has no tail pocket. I mean, there's not a single angle we can't show you of the champ that wouldn't highlight him, and that's the definition of a stud that is going to do good for the bulldog breed. And that's what we're doing here at the Best Bulls Ranch every day in every way, trying to improve the breed. And that's what we're doing. And that's why I have this video in slow motion, because not only does he look good, but he's also, moves good and all those things. You can see it in slow motion. Another thing I like to talk about is look at those rolls. The champ's actually on the leaner side. We have to sort of like semi-force feed him, make sure he's eating enough because he's not a big eater and he still has rolls. And the rolls are not because he's fat like some dogs are. The rolls are because that's his genetics, and he's genetically has rolls. And in the Best Bulls fashion, look at that athleticism, just jumping straight up. In the Best Bulls fashion, not too many rolls where it's bad for him, but enough rolls where, you still get the bulldog look, the stance, natural, straight stance, perfect feet. This grass is zoysia grass. If you don't know about grass, it's a very short, like golf grade grass. And he's still like, his belly's almost still touching it just because he's a true mini bulldog. Look at the back, great stance. Everything's lined up, not too wide of a stance. Again, in my opinion, perfect. And honestly, a lot of times people can like say, this is bad, or I don't like this on the dog. And that's a preference thing. And there's things that you might not like about the champ, but as far as like functional 2 + 2 = 4 kind of stuff, like you can't say that he doesn't move well, or he doesn't have good breathing, or a good muzzle, or whatever. Like, look at that head. Look at the symmetry. Look how circular his skull is, rounded, clean muzzle. The rope doesn't come over the nose. His stance is, his hips, his ankles, his knees, his shoulders. They all line up together in a strong, functional way. But again, it goes hand in hand. The functionality looks amazing. I really can't say I'll brag about the champ all day. I was gonna say, like sounds like I'm just like being super cocky, but the champ is, 8+ years of proper breeding and selective breeding to produce him. There's no coincidence that we produced him, and there's no coincidence that I've never seen. Look at the eyes, perfect eyes, no cherry eye, no eye rolling, clean eyes, blue eyes, perfect. And there's no coincidence that we produced him because it took years and years of hard work. And honestly, I love studying them out because now we're producing and helping people produce better bulldogs, and then obviously our puppies are gonna be better. And at the end of the day, we'll try to produce better than the champ. But functionality amazing, temperament amazing, health amazing, and structure I think amazing. Some people might like a little thinner, a little thicker. If you have a preference or you think he's a 10 out of 10 on structure, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear your preference. I don't really find um, that people that have like certain preferences it's wrong or not wrong only when like for example if you like the elbows to be wider and super wide, I think that's wrong because that's not healthy and that's bad functionality and leads into bad stuff for the dog. So I mean, but maybe you want them to be a little thicker, maybe a little leaner, maybe a little taller, and that's fine. That's a preference thing, and there's no problem with that. And the champ is open for stud. Anyone that's interested, please contact us. You can our numbers is everywhere. Email us, follow us on the gram, on Tik, of course on YouTube, and DM us if you're interested in a stud. We'd love to use the champ all over the world because, again, I think he's an asset to the Bulldog breed. And here at the Best Bulls Ranch, we are an advocate for producing better, healthier, better structure, functionality, temperament, all that good stuff with Bulldogs every day in every way. Let me know what you think in the comments of this video. And if you like the video, follow us on all channels. Love y'all. Appreciate the support. Follow us for more.